What up, tribe? It's Ishani. How you doing? What's your name? Drop it in the comments. Be you. Yes, I hope you're having a marvelous, timeless, beautiful journey. Again, if you've dropped into this container, it is not by accident, for nothing is a coincidence. Everything was willed, and we were here to be present with one another. So thank you for allowing your energy to intertwine with mine as I begin to divine this oracle message using my clairs. Thank you, God, for bringing us here. Thank you, our highest selves, our ancestors, spirit guides. Let's become present to understand why we have gathered today. Much gratitude, much unconditional love, and much peace. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, soul guidance. May we begin? Okay, so yes, if it is your first time here, welcome in. Again, I am Ishani, and I am the oracle for the Earth Angel tribe. And on my channel, we talk about, the Earth Angel lifestyle. We talk about erotic sovereignty, as well as 5D and above love, and just everything that we're going through as we're on this ascension journey, because it can be, I'm hearing bittersweet, but it's just, as I would say, it's so blissful, right? But it's mysterious and full of surprises. So, let's get started on our message. I'm gonna actually start with some tarot messages so that we can tap into the energy of those who will digest this video. Thank you. This is a message for the Earth Angels. Those are who are here to demonstrate, become, ascend into the highest level of love, the highest level of balance, the highest level of consciousness. Spirit, what messages do we have for our Earth Angels you have called to gather here in remembrance? Okay. Come on. Okay, our first card is public recognition. Public recognition with the Six of Wands, okay? So you are coming into the fullest sense of self on your ascension journey and literally embracing every single aspect of yourself and coming into balance and equilibrium and homeostasis within. Okay? Major achievements are happening for you. Success is on the way, if not already achieved for you. Okay? I'm hearing high rewards. High rewards. Yes, and I'm seeing a crowd. Okay? Like you may be an artist. A musical artist. What else here, Spirit? Leo energy. Okay. I'm hearing rebel. Like rock star rebel. Yeah! Just kidding. Alright, our second card here was the 10 of Wands, okay? So we got a lot of fire on the place, Sagittarius in the building. Okay, so with the high achievements comes extra responsibilities, right? With public recognition becomes higher responsibilities, right? Maybe you're a get up and go type of person, but you gotta make sure your hair is brushed down to the T, family or the nines, that you're, dressed for success and are for like a paparazzi, like popping out of anywhere with this public recognition, right? Okay. And you're reminded here with the 10 of Wands to be careful with the success and the balance of it, right? Because you don't want to be in a space of fatigue or burnout. So drink your water, make sure you're eating, exercising, because when we start picking up a lot more responsibilities, some of we fall off on our self-care, right? So no, keep that up. Keep ascending through your self-care. Find better routines. Find, quicker routines, but they are essential, like that a daily thing for you. Okay? Many obligations. Okay? Be mindful of exhaustion. Be mindful of exhaustion. Okay? This is you wanting to carry a lot of bags. Bag lady. Bag lady. And then we have 6 of Cups here. Okay. And 6 is on the table. We have the water sign Scorpio here. Okay. You may be going back within yourself during your self-development process to achieve what is here. So maybe this isn't a physical achievement, right? This could be a spiritual, emotional, a mental achievement. How we graduate through our pineal, right? We graduate through our heart, right? There's levels to this heart spaceship. Is it open? Is it closed? Is it balanced? Okay, or you may be going back to visit home, a reunion soon. A lot of nostalgic moments and familiarities when you like go back to the old homes and you're smelling particular smells or seeing a particular bush. Let's say rose bushes grow in front of the house every year. You know, you're like, oh my gosh, they never picked these out. The roses are still here. This would be like seeing a car that's been parked there for 3 to 5 years in the same space, never have been moved for whatever reason. You know, it's just like, just remember things, the trees you used to climb as a child, you know, or a teenager. Um, how the house seems so small now that you have become so big, you know, physically as an adult now, not running around underneath the counters, you're inches of feet above the counters, right? Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay. I'm hearing stay encouraged and stay curious in this childlike energy. Okay, so yes, I'm hearing this is an emotional achievement. Okay, for some of you, this is an emotional achievement, and that means that you have learned to balance your intelligence with logic, with rationality, with emotion. Okay. A lot of responsibilities for you, but you can do this. You're already doing it. Just keep doing it. And make better plans at how you're going to do it, okay? Our next card, Page of Wands. A lot of wands are here. 3 wand cards so far. So fire and water are here, heavy. Fire and water are here, heavy. We have Pisces here for the waters, 9 of Cups, and then for the Page of Wands, I'm seeing fire signs here, right? So yes, you are in a energy of excitement. You are coming up with your grandest ideas in this time, okay? You are very open to collaboration is what I'm hearing, okay? Childlike discoveries. And you have a youthful spirit, okay? This energy is timeless, okay? And your potential is limitless. And you may have been someone who may have been more of an introverted being, but you know, due to you having to achieve much and being this public recognition, you've become very extroverted and very to the point. I'm hearing blunt. You've learned how to really master your extroverted self. Okay, and in this moment, you've been giving your flowers, okay? Even if you're giving them to yourself, growing them in your own damn garden, right? Because you are excited for what's coming. You're in a cheerful position here, a very sunny position. And you're going at this with your most passionate self, your most quickest self. Let's say you may have been more of a procrastinator energy, right? But now you're like, no, I'm going to get it done when I think of it, you know, or at least within a day and not let it drag out a whole month like I used to do, you know? And then you have the 9 of Cups coming up here, okay? And this is a very beautiful card, okay? Representing a very beautiful overflow, okay? A very beautiful overflow for you. An overpouring of the cups. as you're walking into the mastery of the 10, right? This is wish fulfillment. This is divine satisfaction. This is success once again. This is self recognition. Okay, like I mentioned before, you giving yourself flowers, you patting yourself on the back. And life has become blissful. Okay, you're able to experience more pleasure in every aspect. Okay, once again, high achievements. As I mentioned once before, we have Pisces here with the cups representing emotions. And yes, you're coming into a very high emotional intelligence and emotional IQ where you can talk to anyone and conversation is just highly intellectual. So I'm hearing very eloquent when you want to be. Okay, let's get one more card from the tarot, and then we're gonna pull some oracle messages. Just a few of those. This is a very beautiful message. I wish you so much unconditional pleasure this lifetime. Right? Unconditional pleasure this lifetime. King of Cups, okay? Emotionally mature and balanced. That's what I've been talking about this whole freaking reading so far. Okay? Highly intuitive. That's what the emotional intelligence brings on. Like I said, when you can talk to anyone. Okay? And they will write you off in their book. It's like damn near next to genius, brainiac. Because you can talk about any subject and it just flows off of your tongue. Okay? Compassionate. Because the King of Cups, like the Queen of Cups, are very much in there. And I'm hearing one more card, so I will be obedient to that. Is when you're very much in your high emotional IQ, okay? You've been dedicated to developing how you react and respond, okay? How you talk and want to represent yourself in different aspects and environments, right? Okay, Scorpio energy is heavy on our cups, okay? Scorpio energy is heavy on our cups. And the wands are showing pretty much every sign. With fire representing here. Okay. A very supportive, compassionate, intuitive, emotionally balanced, and matured being. Right? You've come into a very sweet, dare I say, precipice of your, I'm hearing emotionality. Okay. A high level and impact. Okay, and this goes with your IQ, how you're able to be sympathetic with others, compassionate with others, caring, humorous, like come down to earth with them to have a laugh, right? You're not always serious and blunt all the time, right? But that is aspects of yourself that you've learned to master now, is what I mean. One more card, please. Final card. Please and thank you, Spirit. So yes, thank you for allowing me to dive into your energy with angels. Okay. Queen of Swords. Speaking of your bluntness, okay? But this is because you are a honest person, okay? You are built on complete the truth and nothing but the truth. Honesty, right? Highly intelligent. So you can tell when the motherfucker lie. Be like, see, Okay, and this is what I meant about being blunt, is that you um you love direct communication. Okay, don't beat around the bush, don't sugarcoat it for me, baby. um Definitely hit me with your best shot, fire away, because I want no bars hell when you say what you need to say. Say it with your motherfucking chest, because that's how I'm gonna take it. Okay, right? Of course, unless their actions don't align with their words, you're like, okay. Emotional intelligence tells you much more than that, right? Okay. And as you give it, you can take it, right? Mm-hmm. Very logical and independent. Queen of Swords here. All right, that's our final cards for the tarot. And we have the Balancer here with Libra. Some of you may be a Libra. Libra season, Hey, I'm a Virgo, so my season just ended, but I got two sisters that's a Libra, so I'm definitely gonna be working it out for them. All right, so let's get into your positive messages of encouragement, and then we're gonna pull one card from our Shaman's Oracle, since you're so empathic and filled with this understanding, right? So let's get 3 cards from here. I'll let those drop, and then I'll pull one shaman message. Those messages are very deep. These are very deep as well, but they're very blunt, to the point. Those 2 of these drop. Okay, so like we were speaking on, your intellect. Okay, you can only get this way through development of your pineal, right? The development of the heart, the development of all the chakras. Okay, so we have pursue spiritual growth. Okay, enlightenment. We have peacocks here. We have tigers, elephants. Okay, you may love animals. Okay, you may be a traveler. You may have been to India. You may have visited the Taj Mahal. I know that's random, but rainbow light body is what I'm hearing. Rainbow light body. It is very balanced in the chakras. We also have competition, some encourage, and self-confidence. So maybe within your public recognition card here, you may feel like, it's about to get a little bit more competitive. But know that you are ferocious, like the tiger that we see on both of these cards. Do you see that? What side is that one on? Ferocious like the tiger that we see on both of these cards. And that you wear your stripes. And you wear them well. I would say the tiger's not too far away from the lion when it comes to our predator list. Okay, you may heavy on the nature for sure. Okay, childlike energy, make sure you're tapping into that, because that's also going to give you self-courage and self-confidence, right? Because you know how we are kids, like, we truly didn't give a a rat's ass, because there was no one truly there to really say, oh, you can't do that. So we got further into whatever at the age where people are like, oh, that's not possible. But when you're a child, you believe everything is possible. So it's like, get back into that energy, okay? Get back into that energy. Go visit you some water. Study the moon cycles. Set intentions. Like, this is what I'm here for you, okay? And I'm seeing peacock energy in both of these. So this means you're a very unique being. Like, everyone is very special in their own ways, my very true belief. But you're very unique. You stand out like a sore thumb. As much as you don't you know, maybe want to put yourself out there all the time. You can't really help it. It's like a peacock. And when you let your, I don't want to call it a feather, but when you let your, you know, your peacock fluff flow, all eyes are on you, baby. Okay, public recognition is heavy, 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 heavy when it comes to peacock energy. Very unique person, very unique set of skills, very unique set of what's it called? What's coming up? I'm hearing talents, but that's not the word I'm looking for. A very unique, like, healing journey as well. This something has to do with that. Okay. Our final card for this oracle deck is Battle of the Blues. Take steps toward positive change. Okay. Spiritual baths. Cutting off things that don't serve you. Treating those things with consciousness that do serve you. Full moon. There's two full moons here, okay? Representing, excuse me, new moons. That's what I was looking at. No, full moons. Okay, yeah, full moons. Not here today, but yes. Full moon symbolizing setting new intentions, you know, taking action, burning and releasing those things that were part of your old set of intentions that just don't serve you anymore. Okay, let's get a final shaman card from our shamans. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. One card, please. What can we tell our earth angels on their final cards? Watchers, transpersonal. Okay, opportunity on the bottom of the deck. Okay, this card is giving ancestors. It's giving divine white light. So I have never heard of the word transpersonal. So I'm going to drop the definition in the comments in case anyone else wants to know. Okay? But it's definitely giving connecting with ancestors. Okay? Of your most ancient past. Okay? Your most ancient past, because they are watching you, they are helping you, they are supporting you. They're who are like this when your back falls. Okay? That's who your ancestors are. And when you're ready to be erect, they will be right here just like this. So stay connected. Okay? Stay connected. A very beautiful message. Very beautiful message. Reminding you to stay in your highest courage. Feed your solar plexus foods that are yellow. Do solar plexus meditations. Your body will tell you what you need to do to step into your most highest self-confidence. Okay? You don't have to go anywhere else but within. Okay? It may bring you up the most confident times that you ever felt that you were in this lifetime thus far, to you, to remind you of the energy that you once resided in, and to show you that now that you stand in in your highest precipice right now, that you can achieve even higher understanding of what you can create now. That makes sense. But yes, very big on the emotional IQ and how much work you've done to develop yourself into your most intelligent self in any of your lifetimes past. Yeah. So don't worry about the competition. What you do is very unique. It stands out. It vibrates a particular frequency that only people who really fuck with you gonna be a part of what you're doing, right? You're a motherfucking vibe. That's what I'm hearing. So I want you to stay encouraged. I want you to work on your self-confidence. For me, mantras worked a lot for my self-confidence. I also ate for the chakras. I did a rainbow, basically the rainbow chakra. Eating for my chakras, which I'm going to be talking about more of soon. And yes, building courage through encouraging others as well. That's like one of the best ways too. So I love you lots. And again, if this message resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe. I'm Ishani, and I love you so much, Earth Angel Tribe. Peace.